Okay, Aries for December. All right, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I've got kind of a new setup, but I'm probably going to experiment with this a little bit. I don't know. I was trying to, a lot of people asked to see the cards in the spread and so forth. And so I was kind of hoping to do both because I like connecting with the camera, you know, like on screen, because I just think it's better. I like to see who's reading my cards. You know, I mean, I like both styles, but it's just a personal preference. So hopefully this works out okay, but I'll probably switch it up a little bit. Anyway, so let's get into December. We're going to look at relationships first, and then we will briefly look at singles, and then after that we will look at career. Also, I'm going to do things a little bit different this month. I'm going to add, since we're coming into the new year, I'm going to add one sort of transformation card that'll kind of start getting you ready for the new year. And you know, it is a general reading, so it may or may not apply. But, you know, if it does, it does. So, and it might be some guidance for you guys. So I'm going to pull that from the Osho deck, and we'll start with that, and then we'll go into the relationship reading, okay? And also, I'm just doing, I'm not going to split it up into bi-weeklies just this month. Next month, we'll be doing it bi-weekly, but this is going to be for the entire month of December, this reading, okay? Just because I feel like with the holidays, things are going to get busy and kind of crazy, and it's probably best if I just do one reading for the month. After the new year, there's going to be, you know, a lot more readings, and, you know, I plan on stepping up my game a little bit. So, okay. All right, so let's pull one card for the sign of Aries for a transformation card for the new year, something to focus on, all right? It may be positive, it may be negative, but either way, it's going to be, you know, we can spin it, you know, to be what it needs to be. So if it is negative, that means, you know, turn it into a positive, that sort of thing. Positive. All right, so Aries transformation card for this general reading for the coming new year. What is most important for Aries to tackle, to spiritually address, that sort of thing for the coming new year for Aries watching this video? Okay, here we go. Okay, Aries. Oh, all right. So see, that's why I set that up. Okay, just in case. All right. Wow, these are pretty heavy. So I really doubt if this is going to apply to everyone. I feel like this is probably like one person, you know, maybe a few more. I don't know. But the card, and don't be offended by the name of the card because there's something else to it, as are the way these cards work. But the name of the card is greed. Okay. At the bottom of the card is bottom of the deck is anger. All right. So greed, it's number 6 is this card, okay? Most likely it's about balance and harmony and, you know, those types of things. Maybe it's somebody who's in your life that is, you know, a little bit taking too much, that sort of thing. But we will read the quick little parable here, and then we'll get started with the reading. So it says, whenever people become very greedy, they become very hurried and go on finding more ways to gain more speed. They are continuously on the run because they think that life is running out. These are the people who say, time is money. Time is money. Money is very limited. Time is unlimited. Time is not money. Time is eternity. It has always been there and will always be there. And you have always been here and you will always be here. So drop greed and don't be bothered about the result. Sometimes it happens that because of your impatience, you miss many things. Okay, so again, you know, not in an offensive way, you know, I mean, this could be like money type things. It did seem to center around that. But, you know, mostly too, all of us, if we really, really, really admit it, we all have a touch of this within our persona, okay? I mean, I saw it firsthand many years ago, you know, when I had my bookstore, and I did online book sales as well, was a rare and used book dealer before I opened my store. And I would show up to these estate sales, and sometimes there would be like it would be like a dream, you know, there's like 50 million books and they're all good, you know, and it's like my greed, you know, would kind of take over, you know, it's like I would just be like shoveling, you know, these awesome books, you know, into like a box or whatever I could carry, and, you know, just so excited about, you know, going home and listing them, and wow, these are going to be worth this and that, and all that kind of stuff. And what would happen is, you know, I'd go home, and then I'd think about it, and I wasn't satisfied with what I had. I'd want to go back to the estate sale and get more. And then usually 9 times out of 10, if I did something like that, I'd go back and buy more things that really weren't that good. It's just that that mindset gets you rolling, you know? So I'm trying to show that it's like, you know, don't be offended, because everybody has this type of aspect to our personality. And it's, you know, it's just saying, tame that a little bit, pay more attention to other things so that, you know, you don't lose sight of other opportunities that might not be money, but, you know, abundance comes in all forms. So, and also I would assume with anger at the bottom of the deck, that's, you know, typically what greed does breed, you know, is disappointment, anger, you know, people angry with us. We're angry with them because they're too greedy. You know, it's just a vicious cycle. So that would be something to look at for the new year coming. Okay, for some of you. All right. So let's get started with relationships for Aries, and we're going to look at who you are dealing with in December in love. All right. And remember, this is all encompassing for the month. Okay. So show me who Aries is dealing with for this month. For this month, please. Aries in love relationship, please. Aries, show me who they are. And they're okay. Okay. Really feel. Okay. Okay, we're there. All right, that's quick. Okay, nice. Okay, so we do have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so you could be dealing with an earth sign male. That's possible. You know, who knows? We'll see how that plays out. Okay, so Aries. You have very good cards, okay, as far as who you are dealing with in love. I mean, they could be married, I will say that. So if that's the case, you know, but it's still good, I got to be honest. So, I mean, for now, you know, who knows how that'll turn out. I mean, because these are very much marriage cards that are showing up here. So this could be that they are thinking of proposing with you, or, you know, something along that lines, or just like really committing further and more deeper with you if they are not married. If you are involved with a married person, then they still, you know, I'm going to be honest, I mean, they really like you and they're into you and all that sort of thing. Like I said, for now, for this December reading, because usually I don't see those things turn out too well. But for this, you know, they have the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So this person who you are dealing with, Aries, they want to start something with you. They want to build, like, they see like a future. They want to see like, you know, possibly, you know, kids running around the yard and a home and, you know, the whole deal. All right. They're very passionate about this right now. So something with them is just like building, you know, towards you. So that is fantastic. How they truly feel about you. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So this person, like, truly, again, just really wants something solid with you, something grounded. They are really thinking you are marriage potential, Aries. So, you know, they really want to commit with you and build something, you know, stronger and closer. So whether or not that's, like I said, proposals or marriage or what have you. Now, the outcome card is the World card. So again, you know, a very positive card. They may want to travel with you. They may want to just expand their world, and that includes you, you know, in this. So let's see where you are at and see if you match up with this energy. So, yay, Aries. Okay, I like it. Well, let's see how you feel first before I say that. Okay. Well, you know how you feel, but okay, let's see. Aries, where's Aries positioning in this in December, please? Aries, how is Aries positioned with this relationship in December? The sign of Aries, please. Okay, here we go. Ready again. Okay, Aries, please. Okay. Okay. All right. Excellent. Okay. You have the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like a little, like, I think you're on board with this, but I think you're a little bit, I don't want to say confused. I don't think you're confused. I think you're just a little bit up in the air with things, you know, not as cut and dry and all that as who you are dealing with in love. Like they're all in, you know, that sort of thing. You are too, but you're just a little more cautious maybe than they are. Okay. And I think that is because something from the past. All right. So like this may be a new person. That's very possible with these aces. This could be a new person in your life, or it could just feel like it's things, you know, like you're off to new starts and new beginnings with this person. Maybe you've been with them for a while, but either way, I feel like you were married before. And, you know, because I think marriage is definitely on the table here. You know, that's kind of what I'm seeing. You know, if somebody's proposing or getting married or, you know, that sort of thing. And like I said, the other person's very excited about it. You are excited, but like I said, with an air of caution. So I think it's probably because of something from the past. Maybe you were married before. So you're a little, you know, not hesitant necessarily, but you get the idea, you know, just a little bit, not 100% there yet. You know, it could be that. It could be also, too, that maybe just somebody else is lingering kind of in the back of your mind. Someone who, you know, you've had feelings for in the past. And you're kind of like, well, you know, I don't think that's ever coming around again. So I'm going to do that. And not to put down, you know, cross watchers. I mean, I think you are in love with this person, but it's kind of, there's something about the past here that's kind of hanging with you just a little bit. Now, how you truly feel towards this person, you have the 10 of Cups. That's a really, really great card. So this person, you know, I think, you know, you see potential with them. And I think you really like their family also. So, you know, that may or may not be for some of you, you know, but I kind of, for some reason, just feel that with this particular 10 of Cups card. Now, there is something, though, about this relationship that is a bit of a burden. So I feel like it's, you know, with the 10 of Wands, it could be a little bit of two things. It could be that this has been a long road with this person, and it's like there hadn't been a clear path and you didn't know where things are going, but finally you kind of know where things are going and that makes you happy. That could be. But the way I think for most of you this is that you really want this to be secure. You really want this to, and who, you know, who doesn't? That's, you know, makes sense. But like really, like you really, you know, need this to be secure. And there's something about something from before that's making you a little bit untrusting, you know, just a bit, that this person exactly knows what they're doing. All right. So, but they do make you happy. I do feel that. And I think for the most part, you're pretty on board with this. You know, you're feeling it, and you know, you realize it could be some issues and some problems along the way, but I think for the most part, this is making you very happy. All right. Now you have, as an outcome card, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, Vanna, turn that card. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune, very good outcome. They have the World. This is pretty kick-ass. All right. This, you guys could be moving. You know, this could be an idea too that, hey, maybe, you know, somebody that you've been involved with for a long time just up and says, you know what, let's pack everything and move to Peru, you know, and let's be together, you know, and be happy, just us. You know, it could be something like that. That's very likely. Or it could just be that, you know, you guys are moving in together. You know, these are movement cards and these are new cycle cards. So there's definitely something that is coming up here in December that is starting a new cycle for you. The wheel is turning, and it is turning in your favor. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a fantastic reading. I really, really, really like it. It's one of the better readings I've had in a long time for any of the signs, you know, in the general reading. So very, very good for relationships. So very good. All right, so let's take a look at singles. Oh, let's go to this deck. All right. Single Aries. What's going on? Single Aries. It's December. There should be lots of parties. Get out there. Okay. Single Aries. Single Aries, please, for the month of December, the entire month of December. What does single Aries have to look forward to? Single Aries for the month of December, please. Single Aries. You know what? Single Aries, I'm going to give you a full spread. How about that? Instead of the, you know, little rinkety-dink 3-card spread. All right, let's see what single Aries have for December, please. Full spread. Ooh, wow. You may have a choice between some really good connection here. So that's a good thing. All right. But you might not like really notice what a great connection it is right off the bat with that 2 of Swords. Okay, so Aries, please. All right, I think we're about ready. One more shuffle and we're good. Single Aries in December. Okay. All right, full spread. Okay, oh, the Fool card, first card out. Awesomeness. All right, let's see what's going on with that. We got a King showing up here. Some Cupid's arrows. Oh, damn. Why'd I have to do a full reading? Okay, I think that I get where this is going. I'm just gonna go ahead and the outcome that way. If you don't want to watch, I don't blame you. But I get probably why the outcome is this. All right, the outcome card is the Three of Swords. All right, although I will put a clarifying card to see where this is going, because this doesn't necessarily mean the end or anything like that, but it is kind of some heartbreak, you know, type of stuff. And I would imagine this is only for single Aries who are probably involved with somebody who is married or you know, maybe they don't know that yet, but they're going to find out that this person's married or there's something about that. And, you know, I hate to always go there, but, you know, it's coming up. So, I mean, it's definitely here. So, all right. I mean, it could be a Taurus you're dealing with. Maybe it's a Taurus, you know, that's possible. So, I mean, I kind of liked where this was going at first. You have the Fool card. That's really good. So it's like, you know, you want to get out there, you know, take a leap of faith, be a little bit more adventurous. You do have this like blocking card over that though. So yeah, maybe, you know, it's like a rough start to do that. Maybe it's not the best time, or maybe somebody is talking you out of that. So be careful of that too, because you might, you know, the Fool card's pretty strong, and I feel, and it's kind of your, I look at this as an Aries card too. So I feel like it's like, you want to have this leap of faith and go out and have some fun and do things differently, you know, but maybe there's somebody, you know, or some influence that is keeping you down a little bit, saying, no, you can't do that, or, oh, don't waste your time on, you know, online dating, or, you know, that type of thing. Like, I almost get that it's somebody doing that. But the other thing it could be too is that there is somebody that you are interested in, but it's like, and you want to take this like chance with them and all this sort of thing, but they keep kind of not communicating with you, or, you know, maybe they were hot and cold, but now they're like just really cold, you know, that sort of thing too. It could be that. I do feel that this person is probably in the midst of a divorce, but I don't think they're going to actually get divorced. So I just see that with the Queen of Swords here and the Six of Cups, I feel like this person's like kind of, the Hermit is here too. So, I mean, it could be a Virgo, that's possible. I mean, you have all the signs here. That stuff doesn't matter. But I feel like this person that you are interested in, possibly somebody at work, it could be like a boss at work, or somebody, it's somebody higher up with the King of Pentacles. It's usually somebody who's pretty well grounded and does well for themselves, you know, that sort of thing. Maybe not super handsome, but very, very appealing and magnetic anyway. And I feel like they're kind of being in hermit mode right now and not connecting with you. And this could be due to some sort of divorce. It could also be due to some sort of legal issue they are going through with children, all right? There's a lot of different things this could be, why they are acting this way. So what I don't see is that it's you. So I don't see that they are being this way because of you or anything you have done. It's their choice, and it's something they're going through, okay? Now, you have the High Priestess here. So the High Priestess is, you know, kind of saying, you know what's going on, all right? Deep down in there somewhere, you know. So for those of you that kind of deep down are in a situation where maybe this person just all of a sudden has gone cold, they're not contacting you, and deep down you kind of know that there's a reason for it. You know, they're either, you know, unfortunately, maybe not into you, you know, something like that. Although who wouldn't be into like hot Aries? I don't know. But, you know, it could be that, you know, or, you know, you feel like, you know, they are married and deep down, like, you know, they're not leaving their, you know, they're not going to come out and date you and that sort of thing. It's that kind of card, like where you probably kind of instinctively know how this is going to play out kind of thing. All right. So I see some travel here, but this could just be communications also. This person could be there's an element here. There's a couple things. This is kind of odd, but this came to me too. This person could be from another country and needs to go back. All right. So, and you know, maybe they're not married. Maybe they're totally single and all, and you've been dating, but they're from another country and for some reason they need to go back. All right. And that could be what the heartbreak is. That's possible too. The other thing is, you know, they could just be moving away. Maybe, you know, this is somebody that you've been like having your eye on at the office or something. And then, damn it, you know, you never got things rolling and now they're off to somewhere else and they're going to be gone and you didn't get that chance. You know, that could be the heartbreak too. But since the Three of Swords is a third party card and we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, I almost want to go married on this one. So with the Eight of Wands, I do believe you will hear from this person. So if things were stagnant, like, you know, in the beginning of December or something like that, it will be some point where there will be communication, you know, from this particular person, this King of Pentacles, or, you know, whoever this may be to you. I tend to go genders with things. We do have a Queen in the reading, so this reading could be for a male or a female. You know, I usually don't switch them up too much, you know, with decks, but with the Rider-Waite Tarot, it can be interchangeable. So, all right, so let's look at your Three of Swords and see what's going on here. Okay. So there is some sort of news coming in from this with the Page of Wands. So I'm thinking whatever this is probably isn't over. All right, there's probably going to be some sort of news towards, let's say, the beginning of the new year then, you know, that could be good, could be bad. I don't know. Usually the Page of Wands is something good. So, you know, it might be, but again, it's all in perspective of how you look at this. Remember, you intuitively know how this is working out. So, I mean, it might be news that, oh, hey, I'm back and, you know, I've got a week away from my wife. So, I mean, if that's good news to you, awesome, you know, but it might not be like the good news, like of, hey, I'm back and I've left my wife, you know, and we're going to go out now and, you know, that kind of stuff. But it is news coming in and it is communication. So where that leads, I don't know. I really don't feel like this is like the end is what I'm saying with this Three of Swords. I don't feel the Ten of Swords here, which would be like more of an ending, or the Death card or something like that. I just think that there's something that's going to be a little troubling. And I think it has to do with travel, you know, mostly with this person. So, you know, take that as you will, but there will be some good times. I do see that. I do see like I said, kind of hermit mode for this person right now. And maybe that's just you. Maybe that's you being in hermit mode. Who knows? But I do see with the Six of Cups and the Eight of Wands, there's going to be a little bit of action somewhere in the month. And it's going to be some communication and some sort of fun, you know, with this person at some point. So, okay. All right. I'm going to leave that there. And let's look at workplace and that sort of thing for Aries. Aries, workplace, and career, that sort of thing for the month of December, please. The month of December, workplace and career for Aries in the month of December. Okay, 2 shuffles and we're there. Aries. Okay, here we go. December. Oh. All right, Aries. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, geez. Okay. Thank God, a good outcome card, because man, this was looking heavy. All right, so there definitely will be some sort of choice being made in December regarding your work, career, finances, whatever it may be. I don't know. There's a lot around this. This is a lot. We've got the Moon, we've got the Four of Cups. There's something here you're not super enthused about, and there's hidden information from you. That's at the bottom of the deck. Now, you do have a couple good cards, but I'm not going to lie. All right, there's some heavy stuff here. Right in the center, We have the Hierophant, which means like committed type, traditional approaches, big companies, things like that. And we got the Death card. So that's not awesome. But, you know, what kind of whatever, you know what I was going to say, you know, can somebody at Christmas time? I don't know. But I do have the Ten of Swords in here also. I mean, hopefully this is you walking away and quitting and having no more to do with this. I don't, you know, but for some of you, hopefully no one, hopefully this resonates with no one. Let's just say that. But this definitely looks like kind of like an end to some sort of work, you know, career type thing. However, you know, and I know it's really easy to say this and sounds kind of trite, but it really is for a reason, okay? And I believe it's going to be for the better because of your outcome. You do have the Wheel of Fortune here also, which is a good luck card, but it's a card about changing cycles, you know, getting off of one, starting another, but it usually works in your favor. And here, you know, I think it kind of balances everything out. So I think it's a good thing, because at the foundation, we have the Ten of Wands. Whatever this is has been nothing but stress and a burden. You haven't really seen like the end of the path, like where, you know, all the work that you have done, where's it going, you know, kind of thing. Anyway, it's been nothing but just task after task and really not seeing yourself climbing up, you know, with this situation, you know, lying in bed worried about, oh my God, did I do that? Did I do this? Did I do that? You know, because they might, you know, fire me, you know, whatever, that kind of crap, you know, that's the kind of job this seems to me, you know, where it's just like, it doesn't end at the office, it follows you home. That's the kind of vibe I get from this. Well, things are changing, you know, and something's ending. So, you know, and it's probably this job. But again, like I said, usually the Wheel of Fortune puts us on that wheel for a reason, and it's usually for the better, right? Now you do have the Lovers coming towards you, the Lovers card. So that could be something like, this could be a major choice that is coming, or because you do have a choice card at the bottom of the deck, or this could be some sort of new something that you're working on that like just you really respond to a lot better. Like you're a good match with this other place or this other career or whatever it may be. We'll throw a card on that. I do feel too that there's going to be some headbutting, you know, this month. You know, just some. Whether or not you're angry, they're angry with you, you know, there's some tension for sure. Again, like I said, I have the Ten of Swords in your area, so that's not super positive. Your outcome card, though, is the Ace of Swords. All right, so the Ace of Swords is a crowning victory, all right? It is, it's a card of truth. It's a card of new beginnings, okay? It is also a card of legalities, all right? But it's a crowning victory, so there's that. Let me look at the Lovers card here. You definitely have some sort of choice to make. That is in your near future, so that could be coming up very quickly. Even though this is a read for all of December, this could be coming in the first week, maybe first 2 weeks of December. There's some sort of choice to be made here, and maybe that's to end this position that has been a burden and kept you up at night to go do something that you love. That could be too, but somebody's not going to be happy with that decision, whether it be you or them or what. But you do have the Ace of Swords, so I do like that. Let me look at the Lovers card here. Ten of Coins. All right. Six of Coins. Okay. Yeah, you definitely have a choice coming towards you to move on to something much better. All right. So the Ten of Coins is a really good card, you know, money-wise and stability-wise. All right. So I really like that. And it's something that you're going to love more. I do dig that as well. And you have the Six of Coin after that, which is sometimes a little bit of a gift or a bonus, but it's also like maybe it's a sign-on bonus. You know, that could be. And it's also work that you are good at, you're skilled at, you're better suited for, all right? Might even be able to throw a little creativity into this job. You also have the Page of Pentacles, so you'll probably be learning like kind of a little bit of like studying up a little bit on maybe some new skills or something like that with this particular position. And you have the Three of Wands, which is literally a card of your ships are coming in. All right, so and King of Wands after that. So I feel like this is something that could like propel you into a king, you know, into a much better position than whatever whatever job this is. You're gonna have a choice, basically. So whatever one this is, that is this burden, keeps you up at night, you know, worried about, oh my God, did I do this? Do I do that? Whatever. I think it needs to go, you know, and that may tie in, by the way, to that very first card I pulled at the beginning of this reading, because maybe it pays well, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, but maybe, you know, it's not all it's cracked up to be. And you know, and when I talk about the very first card I pulled at the beginning, I'm talking about the very beginning of this reading. So if you skipped over that, go check that out. It was a card for the beginning of the new year. But, you know, obviously this choice is much better. You know, it's going to pay off in the long run. It's going to be more suitable for you. You're probably going to be a perfect match for this company. So really good. And your outcome card with the Ace of Swords. So all in all, it looks like a scary reading. It looks like a bad reading, but I don't think it is, quite frankly. And now that I'm looking at it, I think it's a good reading, because I think you're going to make the right choice with that Ace of Swords and get out of something that is probably completely unhealthy for you, you know, in all ways. So, all right, so I'll leave it there, Aries, and I hope you enjoyed your December reading. And like I said, I'll be back in January to, you know, do more videos. This is just going to be all of December for this month because, you know, it's Christmas season. You guys want to like shop on Amazon and stuff like that, not watch tarot videos, right? Okay. All right, so we'll see you soon. And if you enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe, all of those good things. They help my channel, and comments are awesome too. All right, thanks guys, and have a fantastic Christmas. All right, bye.